Ocean depths and beach secrets. 10 beach facts to keep your summer fun going. Summer is drawing to a close in the US, but if you're not ready to give up the fun and sun just yet, how about some fun beach facts to keep the summer vibes going? Each year, our family makes our annual beach trip to the East Coast. And while perhaps it's not the fanciest of beaches, it still provides the sand and surf we all love. And while we love hanging out in the sun all day and taking a dip in the slightly unnerving water, you really can't see what's in that water. There's an awful lot about the beach and the ocean that we don't often think about. They don't call it the mysterious deep for nothing. According to NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, as of 2024, only about 26.1% of the ocean floor has been mapped. This means that a majority of the ocean remains unexplored, uncharted, and unseen by humans. Not to mention the 700,000 to 1 million animal species in the ocean, roughly 2/3 of which have yet to be discovered. Let's just say there's still a lot to be learned about the world's oceans. But let's start with some facts that we do know. So stay tuned for 10 beach facts to impress your friends and family with this summer. But before we get into it, if you enjoy our content and want to help support and promote the channel, consider giving us a like and subscribing below for more fun, fact-filled videos. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started. Number 1, the ocean's depths. Let's start this one with a question. Do you know what the deepest part of the ocean is called? If you said the Mariana Trench, you're right. The deepest part of the ocean is located in the Western Pacific Ocean and plunges to staggering depths of around 36,000 feet. To understand exactly how deep that is, picture this. You could take the world's tallest mountain, Mount Everest, which is roughly 29,000 feet, and put it inside the Mariana Trench, and you'd still have over a mile of water to spare. The pressure at the bottom is also intense, at over 1,000 times the atmospheric pressure at sea level, making it one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Now that's deep. Number 2, underwater waterfalls. The highest waterfall in the world has a drop of around 11,500 feet, and it doesn't exist on land. It's actually underwater. The Denmark Strait Cataract is located between Greenland and Iceland and is 3 times the height of Angel Falls, the tallest land waterfall. This waterfall is formed by the difference in temperature and salinity between the waters of the North Atlantic and the Arctic Ocean. The denser, colder water plunges beneath the lighter, warmer water, resulting in a cascading waterfall on the ocean floor, much like you would get on land with water flowing over a rocky cliff. Number 3, sand composition. Sand, which is really just extremely tiny pieces of rocks, shells, or coral, comes in all kinds of different colors. But why are some beaches sandy white and others are black? Well, it's the sand's composition or makeup that determines the color. White sand is typically composed of finely ground coral or seashells, while black sand is often formed from volcanic rock or basalt. Green sand, which is rarer, gets its color from a mineral called olivine, which is found in volcanic areas like Hawaii. Pink sand is created from the crushed remains of foraminifera, a type of marine organism with red or pink shells. Each type of sand and its color tells a unique geological and biological story about its environment. Number 4, oceanic biodiversity. The ocean is the largest habitat on Earth, with more than 70% of the Earth's surface covered by water. And yet around 80% of the ocean remains unexplored and unmapped. Scientists estimate that there are millions of undiscovered species living in the ocean, many of which could hold the key to new medicines and technologies. The diversity of species living in the ocean is immense, from the tiniest of plankton to the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. There is incredible diversity in life forms found in the ocean. So one can only imagine the possibilities out there in truly unexplored frontier. Number 5, bioluminescent beaches. Bioluminescence refers to something that appears to glow. Technically, it's the production and emission of light by a living organism. Some beaches around the world are known for their spectacular bioluminescent displays. The natural phenomenon occurs when bioluminescent plankton, such as dinoflagellates, emit lights when they are disturbed by waves, currents, or movement in the water. The result is a stunning glowing effect that lights up the shoreline with a surreal blue glow. Notable locations for witnessing this phenomenon include the Maldives, Mosquito Bay in Puerto Rico, won't find me there, and some beaches in Australia. The bioluminescence serves various purposes for the plankton, including defense mechanisms to confuse predators. Number 6, sound travels faster. Sound travels in air at approximately 343 meters per second. In water, it is nearly 4 times faster, at 1,480 meters per second. This is due to the denser medium of water, which allows sound waves to propagate more efficiently. Many marine animals, such as whales and dolphins, rely on this property for communication, navigation, and hunting. They use echolocation, emitting sound waves that bounce off objects and return as echoes to determine the location, size, and shape of objects in their environment. This ability is crucial for their survival, especially in the dark or murky waters where visibility is limited. Number 7, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This next one is a little sad because while we appreciate modern technology, packaging, etc., we believe we should all be good stewards of the earth. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a massive accumulation of plastic debris located in the North Pacific Ocean. It's formed by ocean currents and gyres that trap and concentrate plastic waste, which can come from both land and sea-based sources. The patch is estimated to cover an area twice the size of Texas and contains millions of tons of plastic. This floating debris poses a significant threat to marine life as animals can ingest or become entangled in the plastic. Efforts to clean up and reduce plastic pollution are ongoing, but the problem persists. The garbage patch underscores the urgent need for global action to address marine pollution and protect ocean ecosystems. Number 8, tides and the moon. If you've ever been to the ocean, you've probably noticed that sometimes the ocean water comes up high on the sand and other times it recedes back down, leaving more of the sand exposed. Most of us know this is called high and low tide, but did you know that this phenomenon has little to nothing to do with ocean currents? Instead, it's a result from gravitational forces caused by the moon. Ocean tides are primarily driven by the gravitational pull of the moon, with the sun also playing a secondary role. The gravitational forces cause the water to bulge out on the side of the Earth closest to the moon, creating a high tide. Simultaneously, another high tide occurs on the opposite side of the Earth due to the centrifugal force created by the Earth-Moon system. Low tides occur in the areas between these bulges. This rhythmic rise and fall of sea levels occurs twice each lunar day, which is approximately 24 hours and 50 minutes, influencing coastal ecosystems and human activities along the shorelines. Number 9, submarine hot springs. You may be surprised to learn that not all ocean water is cold. Although the stuff I usually swim in is. Some of the ocean is actually superheated by hydrothermal vents, also known as submarine hot springs. These hot springs are found on the ocean floor, typically along mid-ocean ridges where tectonic plates are diverging. These vents spew out mineral-rich, superheated water, often exceeding temperatures of 700 degrees Fahrenheit or 370 degrees Celsius. Despite the extreme conditions, hydrothermal vents support unique ecosystems that thrive without sunlight. Here, bacteria convert the vent's chemical-rich fluids into energy. These bacteria form the base of a complex food web supporting a variety of organisms, including tube worms, clams, and shrimp. Hydrothermal vents demonstrate the incredible adaptability of life in extreme environments. Number 10, singing sand dunes. Interesting phenomenon happens on land too, not just in the water. Did you know that some beaches around the world are home to a rare and fascinating phenomenon known as singing or booming sand dunes? Some coastal beaches around the world are known for a rare and intriguing phenomenon called singing or booming sand. This occurs when the sand grains are of a particular size and composition, and the conditions are ideal. Dry sand, strong winds, and a specific slope. As the sand moves, it produces a deep, resonant sound that can be heard from a distance. This natural acoustical event has been compared to a humming, booming drum, or even a musical note. This sound often happens in certain deserts, but can occur on coastal sands as well. Coastal locations where you can experience singing sands include Singing Beach in Massachusetts, where the phenomenon is most notable when the sand is dry, and specific beaches in Hawaii and Japan. The precise cause of this phenomenon remains an area of scientific curiosity and research, adding a layer of mystery to these singing beaches. That brings us to the end of our list. We hope you found the video interesting and perhaps learned something new about our beaches and oceans. I for sure didn't know there was singing sand. Thanks so much for watching, and again, if you enjoy our content, please consider liking and subscribing below. I'm Abby, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep questioning. Bye.